What's the word, y'all? What's going on? Who up in the building tonight? Y'all already see what it is. Y'all see what we getting ready to talk about, and I'm about to introduce, some 50 and over content today. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real up in this piece. What's going on? Happy pre-Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy holidays to everybody. What's the word? Hey, my boo. Hey, Ro baby. That's so crazy. I was sitting up here thinking about you, and I'm like, let me get ready and hit up my babe and hit my other baby up edge and see how everything is doing. If they got time to slide through. Because baby, at the end of the day, we are all still approaching our 50s. So of course, I'm so curious about whatever the hell is going on beyond my age. I start to following the 50 and over crew on YouTube. Um I didn't know it was a 50 and over YouTube sector. You know what I mean? So I'm like, let me get over here. Let me see what's going on over here, child. Let me see what I need to expect, and try to understand, everything that comes with when it has to do with us women and, relationships, lifestyles and everything else, So man, the struggles, all of that stuff. So I'm definitely gonna be introducing a video and highlighting one particular content creator that I came across that actually came down my timeline, you know, um, and I just been watching her content like forever. I'm like, I literally got addicted to her content because number one, she's from Chicago. You know what I mean? Number two, she's from the streets. You know what I mean? Number three, like she literally is just as normal as anybody else. It ain't no sugarcoating, ain't none of this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So I'm really loving her content, and I continue to keep watching her, and I plan on continue to keep supporting her as well. So I want to introduce her, and introduce her content to y'all. So in case y'all want to go ahead and go and start following up, get into a whole different sector, with the 50 and plus. Man, let's go. Let's get it. Hey, Mama Three. Hey, baby. Thanks for joining. Ro baby. Yes, you babysitting, child. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get right with LB. Let's go. Hey, boo. I'm ready. I already got the video set up for y'all and everything. And we gonna get into this content as far as with the 50 plus. You know, even with the ones that's getting ready to turn 50 or whatever. But at the end of the day, y'all know it goes from generation to generation. It goes from, you know, man, like we go through so many things as far as with women, us being women and all the different changes and menopause and all of this different stuff. So of course I had to take it up a notch because first of all, I'm gonna say this. I've always hung around people that always been older than me. You know what I mean? So I mean, I feel right at home. Me being within the 50 and older sector, Like, I feel right at home. I always hung around people that was older than me. So, man, I think everybody will enjoy this. Everybody will be able to, you know, be able to understand exactly what this young lady who started me, to be able to follow the 50 and older sector and stuff like that. So yes, at the end of the day, I'm excited for all of us. Hey sis, hey Miss Sexy, hello, what's up, Terry, my bro, what's going on, fam? It's good to see everybody up in here. Let's get it cracking. Is y'all ready? Y'all know I don't need too many people up in here to get it cracking at all. The fuck? Y'all, I'm so petty when it got to do with this TikTok trend. They got this TikTok trend as far as with, kids or whoever, your children or whoever, they got this little trend to where they get certain people to where, doggone well they do not tolerate the cursing and stuff like that. So Chad, they got this little trend on TikTok to where they hold a little conversation or just try to throw them off and think that everything is so normal, and then they just all of a sudden just start saying the fuck. You know what I mean? And then the parent or a grandparent or whatever be looking at them like, did you just say what I just said? What I think you heard? So I don't know. I might end up bringing up, one of those videos or whatever, just so y'all can understand exactly what I'm talking about when I be saying the fuck. It really be just like real, like joking, because TikTok be having me cracking up. Hey, what's up, Blue? What's up, big bro? What's going on? Thanks for joining, bro. It's good to see you. We getting ready to talk about these 40s and 50s around here. So I came across a 40 and 50s sector, baby. I mean a 50 and up sector, baby. So, I want to get up in it. I want to get up in it. I want y'all to get up in it too. So once you find one person that you like or whatever, you can go through whatever stuff that they content and stuff like that, and you will be able to find out other people that actually, that they follow and that they, you know um that they may have looked up to, that they have helped their channel as well and stuff like that. So we definitely gonna get into it. We gonna get into some real good business and some real life stuff tonight, y'all. I am so excited. I am very excited to get into this because I actually feel like, I'm not by myself. Like, it's other folks that's out here, and then just for this woman just to be from Chicago, and she's still in Chicago to this day, you know what I mean? And she understand. I'm like, girl, girl, where you at? Where you at? Type stuff. Yes, you in the building, Blue. Blue is in the building. Yes. Okay, I'm about to get started. Let me go on here to get started right now. Y'all know it don't take me no time. Let's get it together. At the end of the day, let's get it together. So I'm gonna show y'all my first video that I watched of hers. And y'all please go subscribe to her. Please do. If it resonates to you, please go subscribe to Bossy Tasha Simon. Bossy Tasha Simon. You know what I mean? Like, this girl, this woman, she real, baby. And I'm about to show y'all what caught my attention, because I already got this stuff up in the playlist, but I'm just going to go through the whole motion. But this is the first video that came across me, and it was 5 months ago. So I started looking up from 5 months ago all the way up into her recent videos before I even decided to even bring it to y'all. So here I go. Let's get it started.
Do you want to see how I got the silhouette? Look at these. If you're looking for shapewear that's not going to show underneath your tightest dresses, shape.
Well, I was raised by crackheads. Well, a single parent mother who did crack.
Say I'm grateful for not anything but everything. Every loss I had to take, I took it on the chin.
It's not that I want you here. Yeah. It's not the way you say it to my eyes. I know that I can make things clear.
Okay, what just happened? What just happened, child? I ain't do something right, y'all. Let me get it together. Let me get it together, child. Let me close all this stuff first. I think it just went into, instead of me opening a different tab, that's what it just did. Give me 1 second. Let me stop sharing. Give me 1 second. And we get right into it. You got to do this stuff in a whole certain, total different way. Especially when you are sharing anything. So let's get to it. Here we go. There we go.
You get away on trees, beach views, and everything. But when it was in it, there's no replay. One next to you, try not to. I feel like you wish you away. Don't really want to, I just wanna get away. It's still right next to you. I wanna kiss you, yeah, I just wanna feel you, feel you. I want you around, around. I want you around.
Paying your bills on time raises your credit score, right? Wrong. In fact, this is one of the 3 major credit score lies.
Love's gonna last. Love's gonna last forever. Leaving me here. Oh no. There are so many things that I've got to do for you. Make our love last always. Don't leave me. Oh, I really love you, but don't leave me. I'm warming up. Do you hear me, baby? Hey, good morning to you guys. I told you guys I always wanted to go golfing. I met 2 handsome young men. Let them tell us how long they've been golfing. Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good.
How long have you been golfing?
About 30 years or so.
What does it do for you? Is it soothing? What is it?
Just golf. I like to play. That's all.
Okay, is it because that's really a sport though, right?
Yeah. It's the eternal struggle
Of trying to get the ball in the hole.
do something right.
What's your name?
Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Hello.
How long have you been golfing?
I've been golfing since I was 18. So what? 36 years.
Okay, so
37 years.
what inspired you all to go golfing? You didn't want to play basketball?
We were drunk last night.
I can't stand him. I swear to God. I can't stand him.
Now we were
You
drunk
did what?
last night.
Oh, you caddied at the country club, so that encouraged you to do it. Okay, because you watch other people do it all the time, right?
Yeah.
So it's Tiger Hood, one of y'all, what's his name? Tiger Wood. Is Tiger Wood one of y'all favorite, or who is your favorite?
No, I don't have a favorite.
You your favorite?
How about John Daly? I like him too, but I don't have a favorite. I gamble.
Oh, okay, so you gamble. Okay. I love y'all. I love both of y'all energy. Thank y'all for speaking to my channel. Keep up the good work. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the two golfers that just spoke to us. I told you guys that I want to start golfing. I want to start golfing and I want to start fishing. It seems like them two sports bring you peace, some type of peace to your life. But I also heard it was a rich man sport. So why wouldn't I want to go over there and see what's going on over there? For real. Might sound funny, but I'm like, why wouldn't I? I'm not settling no more. No, I'm 50 years old. My next 50, I will be dating somebody who match my flight or doing way better than me. I'm not settling. I'm sorry. I hope it don't ruffle no feathers, but I'm not settling no more. I'm selling. The only thing I'm settling for is a settlement. But I'm back to tell you. I just went and got me a. This is what is this called? This is not the Great Defender. This is like a immune system drink. This is this got beets in it, pineapples. It got a lot of stuff to help with the immune system and give you energy. Since I'm gonna go run up the stairs, I did these stairs for 30 days. I did run up the stairs for 30 minutes for 30 days. I think I about completed it.
Yeah, she talks a lot about nutrition, and what we should, try to drink as far as with juicing and, to be able to take care of our bodies and, to try to eat healthy and drink healthy things and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And have fun at the same time. Like, she's such a positive role model and a positive person, you know what I mean, that's trying to do better, and she's always transparent. So I really would like y'all to be able to follow her or whatever and, get some really good insight on her life and, what folks actually go through. I mean, even if we are not 50 right now, but at the same time, we want to make it up to her age. You know what I mean? She just turned 50 this year. You know what I mean? She just had a birthday. So let's hear her stories. You know what I mean? Let's get what's cracking.
Did it by now, so I'm finna work on something else. But I wanted to talk to y'all again about Tito's. The reason I end up leaving Tito's at the hotel because, like, I'm a scarred woman. You get what I'm saying? And if you're not adding to my peace, you is making my life in more shambles than it is. And I'm not accepting no BS from nobody. Like, why do I have to keep settling? My entire life, I settled. Like, I always dated the ugly guys. I always used to tell myself, just date him because ain't nobody really paying him no attention just for he won't cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, I always settled. I always settled with men. I never had a man that didn't cheat on me. I don't even know what that feels like to have a man that don't cheat on me. We could be going strong for a couple of years and then down the line they cheat on me. I don't know. I know that every human have masculine in them and feminine in them. I don't know if I always bring out my masculine side and make them cheat on me, or better women come their way, or is it just them? Am I dating different faces but the same person over and over again? But I'm not settling this. I'm not settling no more, and I suggest that you don't. If somebody show you who they is, if they playing their cards out and they throw out a spade, that's what it is. It's a spade. If somebody's showing you in your face on a vacation that I would cheat on you in your face and tell you to overlook some stuff that's not right in my spirit. You got a woman all up in the air about her buns and you brung me out of town. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with that. You don't have to spend another dime on me. You don't have to take me out of town to make me feel lesser than I already feel. Like, I'm not settling, guys. And I left his ass at the hotel. And if you want the lady, when I left, she was still there. You had all space and opportunity to pursue her. I didn't have to be in your way. You don't have to feel like, if Tasha wasn't here, I could have met the lady. We could have something going, because I'm going to get right out your way. I know how to move around. But this other 50 years of my life, I'm not settling, y'all, unless it's a settlement check. With that being said, I'm about to go up here and run up these stairs. And the reason I focus so much on putting something healthy in my body or trying to exercise is because of me watching my mother body just deteriorate right before my eyes. And I'm going to talk about this in another video, how I had fibroids in my stomach, or is it my uterus, and I didn't even know it. Like we be walking around with diseases. Like my friends them had cancer. We be walking around with diseases in our body, and it's all because of what we put in. Let's go, guys. Now we're on a mission to go run up these stairs, our 30 minutes for 30 days.
Give thanks for amazing deals at K&G. It's back. Buy one, get two free on select men's designer suits. Plus,
Come through and need you. I was keep this feeling to myself. Now you're the one thinking of. My eyes from my pocket now. For gravity, I'd rather stay up here. Can't get away. On trees, beach views, and everything. I wanna use it up, there's no replace. The one next to you. You do. Try not to show. I feel like you. Give it your way. Don't really. I just wanna get away. Stay right next to you. I wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you. Feel you. I want you around. I want you around. I want you.
But right now, guys, I'm about to go to prayer on the 9. My pastor, Pastor Hannah, is having whoever want to come to, we going on 79th Street where a whole lot of crime be at. And we're going to pray for our city and for our nation that the killing stops, because killing is on an all-time high. So, guys, if everything goes, everything is planned in my head, I'll see you guys at prayer on the 9. See you there. Okay, guys, I made it to prayer on the 9. It looked like everybody have on red. I wish I would have knew to wear the colors red. And I think they finna start marching. They start marching at 12. Hey, baby, y'all march at 12, right? Okay, so maybe I could get down here time because I don't want to be a part of the march, but I do want to be a part of the prayer. So you guys can hear the music coming from the church now. But guys, we have to, if you're in Chicago, y'all, let's pray for our city. I have over 5 friends who lost kids to gun violence. It's power in prayer, guys. So each one, let's reach one. Let's pray for each other. And let's go to prayer on the 9. Thank you. Yep. Let me see y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Isn't that beautiful without y'all? Okay, ladies. Prayer on the 9. Let's come on in. Baby, she already in here, baby. Right. She already in here. Right. She's an invited guest. Oh, you watch my vlogs? Hey! Hey, yes! Look, she said she watched my videos. Wait, 50 and single. living alone in Chicago.
Yes, I see you all the time.
For supporting me.
Yes.
So now we out here at Brown and Nan. How long you been out here?
I just got here about 15 minutes ago.
Me too. You gonna do the march?
Yes, I'm gonna do the march.
Okay, ladies, I love you. Thanks again for supporting me.
Oh, yeah. All day long. It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my.
At Aveda, the holidays have arrived. Here, we find the wonder of
It's my baby daddy.
Peace out. We out here supporting life
We out here supporting Chicago. We praying for our city.
and the kids.
Yes, I love you, baby daddy.
Love you too.
Word.
Hey, how you doing today?
All right, baby. Let them know Chicago ain't as bad as they say.
That's right.
All right. I love you, Pastor.
You more.
You are changing our city, lives all around the world. I speak highly of you on my channel. We love you back.
I love you, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Pastor.
What's up, y'all? We on prayer on the 9 about to walk, praying for our city and our community. Stay positive, keep your prayers, be blessed.
Peace, Chicago, America, the world. How you doing? This is Quay the poet and brand strategist for KGPR.
Of our lives, God, we thank you for being in our right mind, a mind to serve you, Lord God. We thank you, Father God, that you have called us to be a part of the work in this community. God, we thank you for Grand Crossing. God, we thank you for choosing us, God, to serve you in prayer, God, to war in the spirit on behalf of this community. God, we thank you for our leader, God, and the vision that you have given Pastor Hannah. God, we thank you, Lord God, that we are claiming the greater Grand Crossing area for the kingdom. Hallelujah. God, thank you so much for all that you have done. God, we thank you for turning it around. God, we thank you for destroying God negativity.
So, okay, guys, I went to school with him. Where we went to high school? We went to P. We went to the P together. And look who he turned out to be. He's the sergeant of the police in Chicago. We know all around the world, y'all heard about how bad Chicago is. I have over 73,000 people watching the video. Y'all, give him a big shout out. And we salute him. And we honor him as well, just for protecting our city.
Thank you. You know, we gotta protect each other. You know, that's one of the big reasons I became a police, to do something in my community. So I'm the police that you want to run into if you do something bad or good.
Because you got their back. I love you. I'm glad how you turned out.
Thank you so much. You too. Do your thing, okay?
This morning, oh God, we thank you, oh God, for the gathering of your people today, oh God. Let every voice be heard, oh God. Let the hearts of your people rain forth, oh God, as we cover this city of Chicago in the name of Jesus, oh God. We declare and decree, oh God, that a revival will take place in Chicago, oh God. That the hearts of your people will turn to you, oh God. Oh God, the hatred, oh God, the crime, oh God, of the city, oh God. And we rejoice knowing today, oh God, that you will be with us, oh God. You will be with us, oh God. And all as you hold her hand today, Father God. Lord, I'm grateful for your statement, Lord, today, oh God. You know the desires of her heart, oh God. Lord, you know exactly what it is that she has before you, oh God. We remove every obstacle in the name of Jesus, oh God. We remove the mountains, oh God, and declare that it is so, oh God. You have raised her up, oh God, to be a pillar, oh God, in this community, oh God. Let her voice be heard, oh God. Let us not, oh God, fall short of the things that you have called her to do in this season, oh God. Allow her to know exactly what it is that you have called her to do, oh God. No distractions in the name of Jesus, oh God. I pray, oh God, that you will fill her heart, oh God, for the city, for the people, oh God. Allow her gift and her craft to come forth even stronger, oh God. Give her every resource needed, oh God, that every dream be met in the name of Jesus, oh God. Allow her family to be blessed, oh God. Allow the legacy, oh God, to be poured into even right now, oh God. As I hold her hand, oh God, and I pour into her today, oh God, I declare and decree, oh God, that she will be prosperous, oh God. She will be prosperous, oh God, in the name of Jesus, oh God. For your word says that you desire, oh God, the things of us, oh God, that you desire for us to have prosperity.
Watch this before trying the keto diet. People try to eat a low-carb diet, but they in general eat much too much protein, and they eat the...
Hey guys, I just want to sit down and talk to you guys on like a serious note. One of my subscribers stopped me. Every time I sit down, you do that. No, we ain't gonna do it right now. Every time, one of my subscribers had said, when I clicked on your video, I was excited because it said 50 years old. I didn't know that I was going to find a young lady with a BBL and who went to a baby shower and who's acting like she's 20. And she had me go self-evaluate. So it triggered something in me what she said, and I'm glad she said it. So I ended up going to take my dog to the park. Today is Memorial Day Eve. Today is Sunday. I didn't go to church. It seems like every time I get on my feet and stuff get to going my way, I stop going to church and read my word, and like I go for the streets because I'm streets. It's basically who I am. I'm from the streets. I'm streets, but that don't have to be who I can become. So I just want to say, like, I got so many thoughts going through my head, guys. Like, I don't want to put myself so far out here that I be judged versus being understood or relatable. Like, I'm getting really kind of big on YouTube. I don't need me to be on Mimi Talks for sharing my journey in life, but I really don't give a F what really people think, because I wrote a book about my life. So I said all that to say this. Like right now where I'm at, I'm 50 years old. I never thought that I'd be kind of like where I'm at now. Like being raised, they said your childhood shouldn't affect who you are today. But that's a damn lie. And I'm tired of believing all these quotes people make up and then we all run with them. My childhood affects my life wholeheartedly. I have 30 minutes on this memory card, so I'm about to do 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to do 20 of talking and 10 of making juices. So if you all have 30 minutes in you, stick around. Well, I was raised by crackheads. Well, a single parent mother who did crack, and I know I'm 50 years old and I shouldn't probably say these things, but it affects me. And my dad left my mom after he got her on drugs. My mother was a phenomenal woman. She got on drugs when crack rock came out. She never did drugs, none of that stuff. She used to smoke her little weed, drink her little high-end drinks, and be one of the coldest women that I know right now today. Right now today, she's still one of the coldest women I know. I thank God that she got drug-free. Before she made her transition with the Lord, she was off drugs. She was back to being the beautiful woman that I know she could be. Prayer works. I prayed so hard for my mom. But my dad got my mother on it, and then he left. He told her he was going to get some cigarettes and never came back. A lot of that stuff affects people today, how they was raised. I could not be the only one. So, by my dad leaving me when I was young, I've been dating so many men in my life. Like right now, today, I'm 50 and still going on dates. And I think I'm lost in that area, It's easy for me to get a man, but it's hard for me to keep a man. And I don't know if that got nothing to do with my masculine side or my feminine, y'all know my words get a little twisted, feminine side. because every man have a feminine side and a masculine side in every woman. And it doesn't matter if I touch more base in my masculine side or my femininity. Someone still can love me. But by my dad not being there to show me things in life, it affects me today. Yeah, it's 50 years later, and people be like, "She, you should have learned by now. I've been married 50 years. Woo woo." Kudos to you. A lot of people was born with silver spoons. That never been my life. Never been. My mother was one of the coldest ladies I know. We never lacked for nothing. So when she did get on drugs, I didn't know who this lady was. You get what I'm saying? Who are you? You know? So right now today, I constantly be dating different men. And I feel like everybody, like, I'll be like, so what? Fuck him. I found another. Everybody's not replaceable. Like, I've been dating dollars for off and on for 19 years. And the reason I say it's off and on because it's play a big part in who I am. Like, I don't know how to be humble. I don't know how to be submissive. I don't know how to basically keep a man. That could play a big role in my daddy leaving me. Somebody might say it don't. I done been in relationships when me and him be off for like 6 years straight at a time. And they be loving me. Basically, every man I even dated, they really be loving me. But I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I go ghost on a man. I block a man on my phone. I just always talk to them like they're replaceable. Where I'm at in my life is not where I want to be. Like, it's not. It's not. And I'm my biggest, worstest enemy. Every time something be going good, I be wanting to always fit in. And I don't think I was made to fit in. Somebody got to stand out, and I think that's who I am. I really don't even really be want to be go to clubs so much. I just be doing it so I can have content. Like, I'm over that lifestyle. I'm ready to go to farms. I want to go to the farm and learn how to plant my own strawberries and blueberries. I want to go to the farm to get them fresh out the farm. I don't need them to travel across state to state. I don't need them to get them in the stores. I'm not tapping in who I am. I don't even want to wear wigs. I want to wear a ponytail. I want to wash my hair with avocado, watermelons. I'm not who I portray to be. Like, I'm not streets no more. All I know is streets. Been around drug dealers, the biggest drug dealers. Been around people toting guns and things of that nature. Like, I don't want that life for me. I want a peaceful life. I want to live to be a great grandmama. I want to live to see my babies, my grandbabies have babies and get married. I want so much more for me. Today is a really good day for me. My daughter was raised by a single mother. I was raised by a single mother. My daughter is a single mother. When do this shit stop? When do it stop? When do it stop? My daughter's just what my daughter did today, y'all. My daughter about to graduate out of nursing school in a couple of weeks. My daughter went back to school. I told her, the business that I'm opening, I need you to be my nurse in there. You know, people be having their own life. You know, kicking.
Now, when I first sent this video, y'all, because this was the first video that popped up on my timeline, you know, I was pretty much like, okay, you know, I have to be biased. Do I need to be biased? Do I need to be unbiased? You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, okay, you know, let me see, you know, after this video, I went through her content. And Like at the end of the day, like this was a heartfelt video for me, because I understood exactly where she was coming from. You know what I mean? But it's just the whole fact that the thought of people doing anything to get wherever they feel they need to go, and when it comes down to social media and to be able to get clout or to be able to get sympathy or be able to get money or whatever, you know, I didn't think of it like that. But I started going, after this video, I started doing my own research on her. And, you know, I'm like, she legit. Like, real talk. She's legit. I would not be presenting her to y'all if she was not legit. She's still trying to work her way up into the, you know, social media, you know, and stuff like that. So, baby, just hear her out. And I feel it 100%. And what she's saying is real talk. Like, real talk. Like, it's a lot of people that really cannot handle a lot of things that they have went through in their childhood. That's still traumatic up in their life, and they still struggling with that and still trying to have some type of understanding about why are they here. You know what I mean? Like, what is their purpose and everything else. Like, I still struggle with that at times, even though sometimes I understand. It's like 1 minute I understand it, and the next minute it be like, okay, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. You know what I mean? So it's controversial at the same time. So it's just like, I get it, but trust and believe, by the time I hit 50, I plan on having everything figured out and, you know, still be learning at the same time. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Can they having fun? My daughter put the kicking it down and went back to school. That's a huge accomplishment for her, y'all. It's a huge accomplishment. Coming from where we from, the Reference Project in Chicago, and even after the project's been gone 15 years, we still live our life like we live in the projects. I've been on food stamps, government assistance. I've been to shelters. I've been to where they help you on your life, they help you on your rent. I've been to staying with people. I've been through it all. And for me to act immature, like the young lady said, I just want to apologize to all y'all and the young lady. If you don't want to be here, young lady.
So right now she's addressing a comment that somebody said that they felt like that, as far as her being 50 years old and her, you know, walking into the room or whatever, and she's acting less than her age, you know what I mean? She's acting like she's 20 years old and stuff like that, you know, very immature. You know, she feels some type of way about that because at the end of the day, you know, she don't want her supporters to feel some type of way about her, you know what I mean? But she wants them to have an understanding about her mentality of why she do what she do. You know what I mean? And here we go, because she's gonna describe all of that.
I'm not gonna be that person that say you can leave, because that ain't what I mean. I don't want you to leave. I'm hoping there's something here you can teach me, or it's something here you can laugh at, or maybe I can teach you something along the way. Each one teach one, we'll reach one. I don't want none of y'all to ever leave. And not just for the money, because I haven't made no money off YouTube yet. So, but one time I made a check that I said when I was at Pay Place for like $99, like $100. So I've been past doing this for the money. I do this because if it wasn't right by God, it wouldn't be so. So I'm probably jumping all over the place because y'all know I'm going through menopause. I have so much to say. And I probably acting immature because I had a child at 15 years old. Me and my daughter basically grew up together. She's 35, I'm 50. I haven't always been a good role model for her. But I don't have a role model. I don't have nobody to look up to other than people on YouTube, like Aaliyah and Peyton. I don't know them. They don't know me. But everybody needs somebody to look up to. And I kind of look up to them, and they're younger than me. I don't want to leave this earth without accomplishing all the goals that the good Lord put me on this earth to accomplish. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not where I want to be financially. I'm not where I want to be spiritually. I'm not where I want to be health-wise. How I want to be, I don't even want to eat meat. But every time I stop eating meat, by me never being like extra big, I lose weight so fast. I don't know if it's like my metabolism. I don't know. But I be so skinny that I look like something's wrong. But all the time, I have more energy than I ever had. My skin looked better than I did in my 20s. I want to go to farms, y'all. I want to go see how I feel to milk a cow titty. Don't want the milk. Just I want to live life on life terms. I'm living life now in the eyes of society, how it's supposed to be. I'm 50. I'm supposed to be going to all the best restaurants. I'm supposed to be on islands. I'm supposed to be going on vacations. I'm supposed to be with a man holding his hand at the park. Like, how about I start today with just loving me? Loving me. I never had a childhood. My mother got on crack when I was going through my adolescence periods, when I was, what's that, like when you be 12 on to my teens. I was looking for love so bad. I done had a baby for somebody to love me. Because at those ages is when, even if you have 12-year-old kids and stuff like that right now, listen to me. They watching you. They need you. We think when they're real little, they 1 and 2 and things of that nature, they need us. Those years, they're not going to remember. Our kids as a teenager, so many teenagers dying because their mothers smoking weed, running the streets, at the clubs, not coming in, making sure the child do their homework. Like a lot of, I'm not speaking on you all, but a lot of us black folks is lost. We fucking lost. When the last time have we hugged our child? When the last time have we hugged our grandkids? When the last time have you hugged your friend? Not just when they walk up, hey, boo, no. Do you know what the fuck that friend is actually going through? And some of your friends be been raped. Some of your friends could be fighting illnesses they don't want to share with nobody. People been through stuff in their childhood and it still affects them right now today. I'm just asking y'all that we just pray for each other. We learn how to love each other. I seen my daughter daddy yesterday. He not once asked me about my daughter. It's like a repeated cycle. I can't say he don't love my daughter because she his first daughter too. He do. But if I had a choice, I wouldn't have had a baby by somebody who would, even if she's grown, don't ask me about her. That ain't the life I want. Then dated dollars for 19 years off and on. I think I never been good enough for him because he is very, very.
So I'm gonna say this, y'all. Like, we really can take all of these triumphs and anything that we actually go through up in life, we can continue to keep on taking this stuff on and on and on again. On and on again in our life. We don't have to, but it's just the outlets of what we feel that we have that'll be safe for us to be able to do within our situations. You know what I mean? So with her, it's just like, man, I feel you. I feel you because no matter what, I mean, I may not have grew up the way that this young lady has grew up, this young mama have grew up or whatever, but at the same time, just being independent, you know what I mean, and doing everything on your own and having to experience the experiences that you had to deal with, You know what I mean? Like, that really takes a toll on other people. You know what I mean? It takes a toll on folks. And then you want the best for your children. You know what I mean? So any parent is going to try to do the best that they can to avoid for their children to actually experience or have those same experiences that you experienced when you was coming up. You know what I mean? Also, at the same time, as far as with relationships, you know, it's insane that you have to go through, you know, certain things, but at the same time, hey, this is all God's will. Like, don't get me wrong, this is all God's will. But do not get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. Because we go through what we go through because, first of all, God is going to put us through. He's going to put his strongest soldiers through the most, baby. And I'm just saying it in ghetto terms. He's going to put us through the most. I'm not saying it in Bible terms. I'm saying it straight out in ghetto terms. He's going to put us through the most. So it is what it is. You have to do what you need to do or whatever for yourself and for your children. Okay, let's get back to her story because I do have another one that I want to share with her not being, you know, how she's feeling right now.
Very educational, and I'm very.
But I do respect the whole fact that this is how she responds to her supporters. You know what I mean? Like, her supporters clearly sit up here and said that they didn't appreciate her, you know, representing her being 50 years old, and then she's showing up at a baby shower or whatever, and she's dressed like this, she's dressed like that, but she's acting like this, she's acting like that. You know what I mean? But she brought this video to explain to that particular supporter, you know, like, I don't want you to unsubscribe from me. I want to do better. You know, she came to her in a positive note. And I wish that would happen a lot more. And this is the very first time that I've ever heard anybody sit up here and say, look, I never want you to unsubscribe from me. Let me know how I can do better. And I understand, and I would, you know, I would do what I can because I understand where you're coming from.
Very streets. And you know, opposites attract, right? So we night and day, and we locked in. It's just my mouth. He says something to me, baby, my mouth would shoot him down every time. Like, he could say, would you move this pillow? I'll be saying stuff like.
Attention GLP-1 drug users. GLP-1 drugs have been linked to causing severe stomach problems, and you may be eligible for compensation.
Why? What's wrong with it being like right there? What's wrong? You know, like, I just find something's not even necessary. You know, he could be going through all type of manly stuff that he might don't need that from you. A little bit could trigger him, like, you know, I'm out, you know? I'm around here opening up multiple businesses right now. I'm finna change lives, y'all. I'm finna change lives for the better. But first, guys, I have to start with me. Speaking of Dallas, right here, my phone ringing. Babe, can I call you right back? Okay. He going through something too, y'all. I really believe my third eye is open, right? My third eye open. It was like it's telling me so much positive that God want me to do. But I always want to fit in. If everybody going on the boat ride, I want to go on the fucking boat ride. And why should I can't, right? But why you can't do something to own the boat? Why the fuck you got to go get on the boat ride and pay $25, $150? Why they can't be your boat that everybody getting on paying, you know? I'm telling you now, to the young lady that just asked me that, I'm going to work on myself, but I promise you, I don't want you to leave or no one else. You're going to see a lot of kitty in me because I had a child at 15. I had to grow up fast. My brother was killed when I was 18. I had to take care of my mom when she was at her lowest. I grew up so fast. One thing about me, I'm street smart. I got a PhD in the streets. My soul hurt is on top of 10. But my next 50 years will not be me barely making it, me living under somebody else's roof. My goal is to own my own house, own my car, stop paying the car note. My daughter just graduated. My daughter just got her certificate in CNA. Somewhere in the world, I should be able to fly down there just to celebrate her. Guys, if there's anything that's bottled up in you that's hurting you, I can't even get on here and tell y'all my life because the internet is a bully. It'll reverse it and just tear my head off.
Okay, so I just wanted to give y'all, Lord Jesus. I just wanted to give y'all a little of her insight of everything. Her name. If I didn't put it in the comments, let me put it up in there. But her name is Bossy Tasha Simon. That's Bossy, Bossy, Tasha, Tasha Simon, Simon. I have one more, that I want to share or whatever as far as with her, but at the same time, pretty much what she's going through, I mean, she's actually going through what we have probably been through, even, throughout our lives or whatever, it's some people that have been through what she been through or whatever, but at the end of the day, at some point, she's at her point. You know what I mean? It may have took to her taken to where she turned 50 years old. When she turned 58, I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Nobody is gonna stop me. It is what it is. I'm gonna take control of my life, and it is what it is. And that's what she chose to do. But that does not mean that just because we are in our 40s or late 40s or in our early 60s or whatever, that we cannot take control of our lives. You know what I mean? Like, this is the whole thing of me bringing this to our attention is that no matter what, we have to take control of our lives. No matter what. It's our lives. We all go through a lot. We don't know each other's past. We don't know exactly what others have been through. Mentally, emotionally, as far as coming up throughout our childhood. Right? Sometimes it takes a lot for us to go back to our childhood. Because once you become a certain age, it's be like, I forgot about this. I forgot about that. Seriously. I forgot about this. I forgot about that. But for the things that we don't forget about, that hurt us, That's what we need to get rid of. That's what holds us back. That's what can hold us back from our blessings, from us moving forward, from us loving the next person and everything. So once again, this is highlighted, and I'm going to highlight her, especially on this live. I'm going to highlight her. I'm trying to find her at, but I'll get to that in a minute. Let's go there.
Yes. So we're gonna start by talking about like how we was raised. And was you raised in Chicago, Lala?
I was raised in Chicago, in Inglewood.
Okay, I was raised on the low end of Chicago, and how I was raised by a mother that was on crack, and there was some difficult times, but not so extremely difficult compared to how kids probably living today.
Yeah.
How were you raised?
I was raised the same type of way. My father in jail.
My dad was in jail as well.
Raised by your great grandma and your grandmas. That's when we had big mamas, y'all. In Inglewood, it was a little tough seeing your peers die at an early age, things like that.
Oh yes. But when I was coming up, like my peers wasn't dying. You know what I'm saying? Like
they was getting money when you was
going. Yeah, they was getting money. So I started selling. I was selling. After my mama did drugs for so long, me and my brother started selling it. You get what I'm saying? We adapted to our environment.
Is that your environment?
Yeah. Okay. Is that a good thing? Not at all. But we got tired of going to the refrigerator and wasn't nothing in there, and only thing was in the freezers was roaches on top of the ice trays. We got tired of that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
I was over it. So, and I was too young to get a job. Or I just ain't never even applied myself to get a job. You get what I'm saying? So I just went for the easy thing that I seen. I just adjusted to what the fuck I was around. So that's exactly how I was raised. And what did you start doing to make ends meet? Your big mama help?
It's crazy that I was raised by my great grandmother and my grandmother, and my mom still stayed there because we own a family building, but we kind of was the wealthy family on the block, but we still had issues, dysfunctional household, I'll say that. I didn't start doing my own thing until I got a little older. When I realized no one cared about me going to college, I told my mom that I came from school, like, yeah, I'm going to the cab with all my friends. They was like, Delilah, that's my first name, we not sending you to college. So I got discouraged. They say, you ain't for to waste all damn money. Okay. So I started doing my own thing at an early age, like she say, selling drugs, doing what you got to do, dancing. I did a lot of things.
Hold on, la mama. Waste their money? You want to go to college, and it was told to you that you're not about to waste my money. Now that's something to marvel at. Wow.
things out of town, back and forth, just trying to find my way. And I just want to say, I'm glad we touched on that, because the way you was raised, you don't have to start off the same way. You don't have.
It be the motivation for me. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you got to have your own self motivation. You have to be able to motivate yourself. You cannot depend on anybody to motivate you to do anything that you want to do, no matter what. If it's something that you want to do and that's what you want to do, then you have to motivate yourself. You cannot depend on anybody else to motivate you more than what you need to be able to get you where you going. This is a self thing. You came here in this world, even though mama gave you life or whatever, and she did her due diligence. Once you get a certain age, you have to be able to do whatever it is that you need to do for yourself. If you don't, you're not going to go out by sitting up here saying, oh, mama didn't do this. If you weren't trapped in a house or held against your will, you cannot blame nobody for anything happening in your life at all, period. But when you do have people that want you to be successful or say that they want you to be successful, but they try to stop you from being successful, that's a whole total different thing. This young lady just said, she just said, y'all heard her. I'm going to go back.
Do what you got to do. Dancing, I did a lot of things out of town, back and forth, just trying to find my way. And I just want to say, I'm glad we touched on that, because the way you was raised, you don't have to start off the same way. You don't have to be a hoe first. You ain't got to sell drugs first. You ain't got to run the streets first. Use niggas first. You can be a boss first. You can open up your own business first. Do hair, a candy store, the little clean houses, anything. You don't have to go in, come in ass backwards. You ain't got to start.
You ain't got to do the easy route like I did.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Because that costs people their life. Like you were saying, like peers, peers that. But you know what? Speaking of peers, my brother was killed by us selling drugs at a young age. My brother was murdered. I was only 18 and he was murdered at the age of 21.
Sorry
when
to
people
hear
weren't even getting murdered then. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. You know them? Oh, okay. So okay, moving right along. Let's talk about what? Like you said, we don't have to be that. Like right now today, I am in my boss era. But let's go back to dating. Like, have you? Oh, far as the drugs. Let me get back. Excuse me. Let me rewind back. My mother never sold none of our furniture. She never sold her body. She used to owe our money to the loan shark, but other than that, my mama was a stand-up type of woman, never ran the streets, was at home with us every night. DCFS never could have ever heard of us, and we ain't get a whooping with a stitching cord or something. Right. But as far as just being the how you be seeing the worst of the worst, ladies on drugs, like selling their body, kids
functioning
getting taken away.
Drug user. We don't want to say crackhead, so a functional drug user.
Yeah, that's exactly what she was. You wouldn't even knew it. So our house was the house everybody got high in. So
exactly
that she didn't have to go run nowhere. She didn't have to.
And our house was the party house too. So that's all my friends, everybody. We was all at my house. Everything happened at the house. So when you gotta watch what you do around your kids. We be thinking kids is naive. Kids is not naive. If you dance, your daughter want to be a dancer. If you sell drugs, your daughter want to sell drugs. So everything I seen, I definitely did once I got older.
Facts.
And let's stick on childhood. You know, you got to watch who you bring around.
I'm not going to agree with everybody with that one. I'm not going to agree with baby girl with that one because, baby, look, I was never into that type of life, you know what I mean? And I don't knock nobody who was, you know, in that type of life. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I've never been a dancer. I've never sold drugs. I've never, you know, put myself in a position, you know, to where my kids would be in any type of harm at all for money. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. If you came up within that era, or you know, I mean, like, if that's just what you know, that's just what the fuck you know. Period. That's what you know. That's what you know. That's how you got your money. That's how you got your money. Ain't no disrespect to nobody. You gonna get your money the way you get your money. Period. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? That's just something I never did for man. Like, real shit. I ain't never had to do no shit like that for man. Only because that's my choice. That's my choice. Like, everybody got their own choice of however they move and everything else when they got to do with these streets, especially in Chicago. So, man, with Chicago, like, man, you move how you move, you move how you move. That's it. That's all. Ain't nobody gonna knock nobody for what the fuck they do. And I'm definitely about to knock nobody for what the fuck they chose to do to take care of their fucking family. And that's it. That's all. Do what you need to do when it got to do when it come down to your family. But at the end of the day, as long as you take care of your kids, you make sure your kids good, you doing what the hell you got to do. You ain't no motherfucking God. Ain't nobody no goddamn God to be sitting up here trying to judge nobody at the end of the day. Period.
Around your kids, take around your kids. Just like men, how they look good and be flashy, it's a disguise behind a lot of people. So you got to be careful where your kids go, who got your kids, whether they at their daddy house, grandma house. A lot of us deal with childhood trauma, being molested, being abused, mental abuse, verbal abuse. I used to go to a neighbor's house all the time. It's a tough subject, but I think somebody needs to hear it because we be trusting people too much, women and all. Just because we women don't mean other women can watch our daughters or our sons. Men get molested by babysitters too. I used to go to my neighbor's house, and I used to love going to her house because she had snacks. Maybe because she was big, a bigger woman, but she knew how to wheel me in at a young age. I used to always go to my neighbor Pam house. I don't know if it's because she wheeled me in with snacks, or whatever, but I used to always say, I'm going to Pam house. Once I get to Pam house, I got snacks, but I also was being molested and I didn't know it. Until I got about 5 or 6, I realized I don't have no business sucking on her. I don't have no business doing it.
And that's the shit I'm talking about right there. That's the shit I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry for cursing y'all, but it is triggering to me because this stuff happens all the time. It happens all the time. Like, you can't send your kids to everybody. You can't have your kids being babysit to everybody. You just cannot. You cannot. The majority of the time, I promise you, my kids was with my mama. Because I know my mama, she gonna stand ground. She gonna get her life for her grandkids, no matter what. Because of stuff like this. They never been up in nobody's daycare. None of my kids been in no damn daycare. Because I never trusted it. You know what I mean? I did not trust people with my kids. You know what I mean? And then it be messed up. They get sent to a family member or whatever, and then they do something reckless to them. You know what I mean? Like, child, I'm going clean in. If they want what they did, they with their grandma. They with their grandma, no matter what. That's gonna always be that's their second mama. I'm sorry. It is what it is. My mama will always be their second mama. Because she been there since day one. From the time I got pregnant, throughout the whole time I was pregnant, through delivery, And she's still here to this day. And she's still doing what the hell she tried to do, no matter what. So, baby, stop trusting everybody with your damn kids. Please stop trusting people with your kids. And be careful with these doggone daycares. I get it. But I'm going to work up on it, though.
Doing these things. So I stopped wanting to go to Pam's house. And when Pam realized that Delilah was no longer coming to our house, she moved. And it took me years to talk about that. It took me to go to the psych ward to tell my family about that. So trauma lasts a long time. There's no outdate on trauma. There's no deadline on trauma. So be careful what you do to your kids, what you say to your kids, and who your kids around. Facts. Trauma lasts a lifetime sometimes.
Oh, it lasts a lifetime.
It lasts a lifetime. Ain't no outdate on trauma.
Yeah, that's why I was on my show crying about my mama did drugs, and I'm 50. And it lasts forever. But let me talk about touch bases on what you're saying about being touched by a woman. So when I was coming up, my mama allowed me to spend the night upstairs at the neighbor house. I'm gonna get her name. Her name is Selena. So my mom used to let me go spend the night up at Selena's house. And Selena was about 6 years older than me. She was the neighborhood girl that everybody wanted to be like. You know what I'm saying? So
by the way, Pam was my mama's them age.
Okay, so then Selena, my mama let me spend the night up at Selena's house. Like that was like the only person house I think I ever spent the night at. I can't really remember spending the night at too many people's house because my mama, before she got on drugs, was one of the baddest, coldest ladies that you will ever meet. So she very overprotective of her kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm spending the night at Selena's house. Selena, you must go. Thanks. Selena, like 5 years older than me. About 5 years older than me.
So enough to know better.
Yeah, so if I'm spending out Selena's house, in the middle of the night, I just feel her hunching all on me, touching all on me. Now she touching that stuff in my body that's, you got my hormones that don't even supposed to be flaring up at this age, flaring up. And then you doing stuff down there on me that you ain't got no business doing that to me. You know what I'm saying? Not no little 8-10-year-old little girl. You ain't got no business doing that to me. Let me tell you how trauma sticks with you the rest of your life. Me and Ty was just talking about how it messed with you sexually. Ever since she used to do that to me, I don't know what it was. I used to always want to go spend the night with her because nobody else was doing the hunchy hunch on me. So now I found myself wanting to go there all the time to get hunched on. She ain't had no snacks or nothing like that. She was the number one huncher.
She won Lil Debbie.
No, she wasn't getting that on. She wasn't Lil Debbie.
It ain't funny, y'all, but man,
it's our truth.
It's the truth.
So I always used to want to go up there, and come to find out she was doing it to everybody in the neighborhood. So everybody used to be spending out there. So I guess everybody wanted to be hunched on. Boys, girls, any and everybody, you know. But let me tell you how Speed Up Today, how it messes you up. Right now, today, I want to say I'm attracted to women. I done dated women, but I don't like women.
Yeah.
Right now, today, I think women down there got older. And I'm not saying the women I've been with had no infections, no diseases, none of that. We're women. We know if somebody got an infection or if we carry an infection, we're grown. You feel me? It's just an odor that's probably meant for men, not for women. So you agree? So it's not meant for me to play in nobody's playground, and I'll never play in that playground again. But
it confuses you though. You grow to like women when you put in like men. A lot of men that
to whoever is in the chat still. Am I lying about a woman know first when they have an affection? When they have an affection, they know when they have an affection.
That's coming out gay. Like, how he gay? How they was molested. And that's why
my girl Tanya just talked about this.
That's why men be so angry. We can cuss, right?
Uh-huh.
You can fuck them, suck them, love them, feed them, everything, and he still wake up angry. It ain't you. Stop thinking it's you. We be thinking it's us. We looking in the mirror. It gotta be me. It ain't us.
And sometimes they probably ain't getting no pleasure up out of you. Like you said, they being angry. It doesn't matter what we get them. We could give them the moon and the stars. You get what I'm saying? But they still not happy with you. They can't even get their sexual peak out, afraid of being judged, because they really down low brothers. They really homosexuals now. And it some of this stuff is people, every homosexual or gay lesbian is not that way by choice. They was forced, like me and Lala went through as a child. It take a lot for us to get on this platform and tell our story. So try not to be so judgmental in the comments. Just be careful where you let your kids go, because she's very popular in Chicago, and so am I. And now that I've been making YouTube, I guess I'm popular around the world. So we ain't getting on here for popularity. We getting over here to each one, teach one, reach one.
I don't agree with that. I do not agree with the fact of just because the man or the young man or whatever is not fulfilling your sensations that they are gay. That don't necessarily mean that. So no, I'm not. I don't agree with that particular part. But go ahead.
Like, be careful where you let your kids go. Grandkids, you know, I'm at the age of grandkids. So if we're not able to teach each other nothing, I don't think that's pleasing to God. Don't keep letting generational curses happen. No. Matter of fact, just be careful where you let your kids stay.
And one more thing to touch on that, even in our own households, when our kids have company, I don't know about you guys, you know, a lot of people don't want to talk to their kids about sex. 5 years old, 6 years, kids smart as hell, they know about sex. And you would think they don't, but when kids come to my household, I tell them, and I'm doing my daughter 9 years old, I tell them no sneaky, freaky stuff. I was young and freaky and sneaky, so I don't want a predator being raised in my house, and I don't want her to go anywhere and be preyed on either. So when anyone come to my house, I don't want them to have to be traumatized for the rest of their life. Start addressing these kids and talking to these kids when they spend a night at your house and all at your house every weekend and every week. Don't be scared to tell these kids not to be doing no freaky, sneaky shit. Because it happens under your household. But now my daughter won't do that. My son, people grow to be predators. Young people be predators and they grow up to be older predators. Start talking to y'all kids and cousins and nieces and nephews, because it's happening bad, big time.
For real, for real. And start talking to your kids about this gun stuff that's happening out here. Start talking to your kids. Figure out what they bringing in your house. Some of our kids are bringing guns in our homes,
taking them to school and everything.
Some of our kids is the ones out here committing the crimes. Yeah. Be careful how you sit around your kids and tell, oh, Billy Bob get paid tomorrow, and then you hear about Billy Bob getting robbed all the time. It could be your child that did it. So be careful about your neighborhood. Don't think that your neighbor's son won't rob you. You don't even know how you got robbed or things of this nature. Like, people out here are evil.
Yes.
There's a lot of evil people out here. And they would take your life behind them blue faces. It ain't even worth it. Life is too precious. God gave us life. Don't let one of these man-made people out here, devil worshipers, in your career. Don't let nobody rock you to sleep. So be careful about everything. Watch your back. Go a different route home sometimes. Stop telling people where you at. Drop that location when you gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not good people, you know?
Even women, y'all got to stop acting like men. You see they killing us left and right. Stop acting like men. Even if you got, we all should be carried, licensed to carry, do it the right way. But everybody don't need to know you ain't always got to pull out. Just be careful and stop acting like men.
Because you can get strong by a man and he can take yours and use it on you.
It's scary.
We living in some scary times, but I believe if we stick together, God, this God's world, this ain't the devil world. And I ain't finna keep putting that stuff in the air. I'm a very God-fearing woman. I love the Lord.
Very spiritual.
Very. So I already know what God capable of. He'll protect you. He'll send his angels above around to protect you and your family, your friends and stuff. So pray for your friends. Sometimes you don't understand your friends. Like, I ain't talking to that B. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because they keep bringing all this bad energy. But at the end of the day, friends go through stuff. They probably been molested. They probably been in the house. All you see is that pretty picture when they outside with their man, things going good all the time. She can't even please him sexually because she been molested. He can't please her sexually because he been molested.
Trauma.
They been beat. You know what I'm saying? People been left home alone. They don't even know how to nurture you back to your good health. All they know how to do is leave. It's some reckless niggas out here. I dated one guy. I call him dangerous. If you looked at some of my videos back in the then, he's a narcissist. Ooh. But not only is he a narcissist, I think he's schizophrenic. His mom is in the old folks home, and she's in the mental ward old folks home. You know, we always just hear about people in an old folks home or the nursing home or they in one of them nursing facilities where people misusing them and changing them. It's a crazy one too. And mental health is real. People is not out here helping people mentally. You know anything about narcissists mentally?
Abuse. I can barely say abuse, but abuse comes in so many different ways and forms and shapes. It's not always physical. People can mentally abuse you. What is it? Not gaslight you. Make you promises just so you can stick around and see if they're gonna make in on their promises. It be so many red flags. We got to pay attention to red flags.
Oh my God. Speaking of red flags, I'm telling y'all about dangerous. Okay, I had just met the guy. I'm talking about he brought so much drama to him. I dated him over a year because I had been addicted to him.
Okay, y'all, so I'm about to get ready, and hey, my baby, Miranda, you came just in time for the prayer and the ending of the live. Y'all, I'm still trying to translate everything that has been said because it's a lot when it comes down to our children. It's a very sensitive situation. What I am going to say is that bless all the moms, all the parents, all single parents, all the grandparents, and everybody else. Like, seriously, I love you all. And we are definitely going to not let the devil win at any cost. And y'all know how I told y'all how I'm going to do it. We going to leave up out of here with the Lord's Prayer and everything else. So let's go. You right on time, Miranda. I love you, baby. That's my boo right there.
Oh, Lord, I want you to help me, Lord. Help me on my journey. Help me on my way, Lord. Oh, Lord, I want you to help me. Yeah. I said, oh, Lord, I want you to help me. Oh, Lord, I want you to help me, Lord. Help me on my journey. Help me on my way. Lord, I want you to help me.
This song comes from a time before most of us in this room were even born. A time where things were simpler. Didn't have all the computers. Didn't even have a microwave. I wasn't there, but they told me about it. And they told me that when times got rough, The people knew how to get together and say it like this. While I'm crying, I want you to help me. Come on, choir, and say, while I'm crying, I want you to help me. Somebody needs some help right now. Help me on my journey. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. On my way. Come on, somebody, and say, I want you to help me. One more time, Mother Gail, say, while I'm waiting, want you to help me. Anybody waiting on God tonight? Come on. Oh, while I'm waiting, I want you to help me, Lord. Help me on my journey. Help me on my way, Lord. Oh, Lord, I want you to help me. Now you say, boy, why you singing? The song is that, oh, why are we going back here? Because then they might not have had much, but they had each other. And now we're living in the day where we're blowing each other's brains out. We got all the worship, we got all the power, but we don't have enough to know to go out in these streets and tell these young men to put the guns down. But I believe we got to go back to a day where we sing together. Sometimes you got to cut the music off and say, oh, Lord, I want you to help me. Come on, church, come on, say it with us. Oh, Lord, I want come on, put those hands together. Help me on my journey. Help me on my journey. I need you to help me, Jesus. On my way. Oh, Lord, I want you to help me. We gotta do it one more time. I see you almost got it. While I'm crying, I want you to help me. Come on, children, and say, I want you to help me. Somebody needs some help right now. Say, help me on my journey. I need you to help me, Jesus. Help me on my way. Oh, Lord. I want you to help me. And when it get real good, they would say, help me. Help me. I don't know what I'm going to do, Jesus. Help me. My money's run out, God. Yeah. My friends turned it back on me, Lord. My radio is broke. I can't put my worship in. My CDs don't work no more, no. So I get down in the middle of the night, yeah. I say, I came to Jesus. I came to Jesus as I was. I was weary, wounded, and saved. I found in him a resting place. And he has made me glad. Help me. Help me. Help me. Anybody need help? Say it to him. Anybody need God? Say, help me. I need you to tell Jesus, help me. Help the preacher preach the word. Help the mother raise them children. Help the school educate our kids. Help me. Say, help me on my journey. Help me on my journey. Help me on my way. Help me on my journey. Help me on my journey. Help me on my way. Help me on my way. Help me on my journey. Help me on my journey. Help me on my way. Say, oh Lord, I want you to help me. Now come on and praise him. Come on.
All right, y'all. I told y'all that's what we doing. This here on out. We gonna make sure that we get some spirit up in us and we gonna knock off them devils or spirits or whatever, they try to come our way once I get to talking about what I'm talking about, because at the end of the day, we don't know what type of spirits or whatever they got going on with themselves. So at the end of the day, today I really feel like, this live, I really feel like that Miss Bossy, you know what I mean? She always tried to bring really positive energy, you know what I mean? And she's doing the best that she can and everything else. So y'all please go and support her. If y'all need more information, I did post a lot of things, a lot of her content and stuff like that, like throughout my live. This Mr. Life. You always tipsy. That's the best time for you to come up. Y'all please go follow my Miss Bossy. And Man-Made, come through. You always saying that, but come through though. You always saying that. You always want you tipsy. I know when you be tipsy. It be Thursday and Fridays, at least for the most part. Hell, I ain't stalking you, but shit. I know when you come through, it's always within those couple of days. So slide through, shit. What's the word? Let's talk about it. Because I'll pull some shit up. Let's talk about it. Come on, let's talk about it. You be talking shit. You be talking shit. Let's talk shit then. Let's talk shit. I know you always, I'm going to bed. I know you taking your ass to bed because your ass in your goddamn 40s. You in your goddamn 40s just like I'm in my damn 40s. And some more shit. It is past our damn bedtime. Shit. I feel you. Like, no, but I get up there and start talking some more shit. And everything you say, I'll be like, the fuck? A whole mess. It's all good. I love you, bro. You funny as hell, like, bro. I got to get up on your shit, but man, the shit man, we gonna have a talk, bro. We gonna have a talk. Real talk. We gotta talk. Y'all go follow my man's, like, real talk. Man-Made Media TV. Y'all go follow him. Real talk. I promise you. You gonna laugh your ass off. I promise you gonna laugh your ass off all day. Man, like he don't even be playing. He don't have no sympathy for no goddamn body. he gonna go straight for it with everything. You know what I mean? Man-Made TV. You know what I mean? Follow him. Real talk. ASAP. Like real shit, y'all. Man-Made Media TV. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm on one tonight. You know what I mean? But my followers, man, they don't be on that shit. My followers don't be on that shit. They be like, Mel, take your ass to sleep. They be like, Mel, take your ass to sleep. Whatever. We doing this. We doing that tomorrow. Take your ass to sleep. Everybody I got, damn it, shit, they ass going through menopause and some more shit or whatever. God damn it. Shit. real. They be like, take your ass to sleep, man. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep, man. What I'm smoking on? I ain't smoking on nothing. I don't smoke. I'm good. I hit a joint probably 2 or 3 times out of goddamn month, child. I don't smoke nothing. I don't smoke. I don't know what anybody going through, but at the end of the day, shit, all I know is that they just like, shit, Mel, get your ass off live. Get your ass off live, Mel. The hell? Get your ass off live. Because we finna go, we about to get ready to go. The joint is showing my age. Shit, I can show my age, shit, but on camera. I don't give no fuck about none of that shit. The fuck? You got me messed up. You better go through my other lab and some more shit. Shit, I turned my camera on. I don't have no problem turning my camera on. And none of that shit. My gray hair is show, baby, and I love my gray hair. I love my gray and black and some more stuff, child. Period. I'm 44 years old. I think you need to ask God that question, child. That's what you need to do. And why you worried about it any damn way? Ain't you married? See, you want to talk all this shit up in my goddamn comments? Bring your ass up here on this panel. You want to talk all this shit on the damn comments? Nah, bring your ass on this damn panel. Come on through. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Right, you talking about some no. Little face ass. Punk. You're a punk. You're a punk at this point. Thank you for joining, though. I appreciate you. You silly as hell. I cannot. You always be silly. Like that's just your personality, period. People only y'all please go follow him and y'all go see how Man-Made Media TV is, cause baby, he is a whole mess, child. You gotta be a strong person to be able to take this, that, and the third from him. He know I don't give a damn. And if he don't know, he gonna learn today. You know I don't give a damn shit. But I'm about to get ready and get up out of here. Y'all ain't talking to me. Shit, I ain't gonna talk to my damn self now. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If y'all still want me to, I'm cool. I could sit up here and talk to y'all, but I need to know who up in here. If you ain't saying shit, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not about to be sitting up here talking to my goddamn self. I ain't no goddamn computer. You got me fucked up. That's what I'm not. I'm not no damn computer. I'm not gonna talk to my damn self, and I'm not gonna tell you my whole damn life story or none of that shit at all. You're gonna have to talk to me. Talk to me and let me know what the hell is up or what you want me to talk about, or what would you like for me to talk about, or ask me a question or something, because baby, you're steady looking. You're looking, but you ain't saying shit. So maybe when you stop looking and start seeing some shit, then it could be what it is. What you want to know. What you want to know. Child. That's what I don't have time for, is the real stuff. So speak, talk, talk. I'm not on here just to be looking at y'all comments. Talk. I'm talking. I didn't spoke. I didn't run content. I didn't, express myself and everything. And y'all just sitting up here just, child, knock it off. Reply, say something, anything. If not, I'm about to get my ass up off of here, child. Like anybody else. But anyway, I thank God for everything that He has done for me. Real talk. Don't nobody want to hear about God at all, so I assume that everything once it goes down to one person or 0 people looking, because once you start talking about God, everybody start dispersing. So absolutely, God is my everything, and I can't help the shine that I have on myself. I was born with that. Sorry, not sorry. Love is on me. I'm all about love. If you don't love me, that's fine. That's your choice. But if you don't want to accept love in your life, don't try to damage it for somebody else. Man-made TV, you still here? When am I gonna get my exclusive for your channel? Let me know that. You still here? I supposed to been over there, but that's when I sit up here, and I kind of left YouTube for a little minute at that time. Man-made, you probably just went to sleep on my ass at this point. All right, I'm about to get ready and go to sleep, y'all. Well, I'm about to let this damn live go. Cause child, y'all ass ain't talking to me back, and I'm not about to be sitting on this motherfucker talking to my damn self. I love y'all, and have a good night. Thank you all for joining. Y'all, for the ones, y'all don't have to get in contact with me. Y'all want to hit me up, hit me up. Y'all know what it do. It is what it is. I'll be back tomorrow. Good night.